it's harder to say, I'm gonna get up today and I'm gonna keep trying. Because I'm really tired, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying because that's what I do.
What are you looking for?
This Stuart Little?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this movie. Hi.
Is that Michael J. Fox? Is the mouse?
I think it is. It's Friday. At least it's Friday. There's that. Dealing with life takes a lot of managing of funds, managing of money, trying to figure things out, applying for grants, looking for help. It's a challenge. The tangible and intangible impacts of living in the state of Connecticut are extreme. It's very expensive to live here. Very. On the flip side of that, we have incredible public school system up here that is just giving the kids such a good foundation. I mean, look at Thomas's music program. It's amazing. Amazing. So many schools don't have a program like that. I have my hands full with Daniel's medical stuff. And so sometimes I get lost. You know, what we have for health insurance for the family, you know, like where we are with our out-of-pocket deductibles, what we actually owe. Then there's the cars. One car has a car payment, you know, making sure that gets done and taking care of the cars, the house, the mortgage, the taxes, the assessment, making sure everything gets taken care of, you know, the oil, the electric, the septic system, you know, making sure everything is working right, and throw in Daniel on top of like a regular life. And although the state of Connecticut pays for his doctor's bills and his prescriptions and his therapy, there have been many times where they've said, you know, we're taking that away, then we have to appeal it, and a $5,000 out-of-pocket maximum. I mean, and you're living on one income, it's really hard. We're having some really hard times still. At the end of the 2 weeks, you know, it's like there's nothing. I struggle like with cash. So the inputs are way less than the outputs, and it's a complex program that you have to work with. It's not cut and dry, you know, and it's very frustrating. I am the sort of artsy-fartsy one, the creative one. Creative people, come on Henry, tend to be more flexible. And so it's a good blend, you know, the flexible and the inflexible. I'm the one who can like research and come up with things. I read articles and I study and I do like credit analysis, and still at the end of the day, you know, sometimes it's like, how much money you got? It's like none. No, it's so hard. Anyway, I am trying to take care of Thomas and Sarah and the house. And I'm not perfect. Like, sometimes it goes to the point where there's a problem with the bank and it's like, oh shoot, you know, it goes negative, and then you try to fix it, but you have to wait till payday, and then the bank starts assessing you fees. And this is how people who are in a rough spot get in more trouble, because then more fees, more problems, and then you don't qualify for programs because then you have, you know, not the greatest credit, and then you have to pay more for everything, and you get whacked more fees and late fees, and then what small amount of money you got goes towards fees, and then something breaks down and you don't have your emergency fund anymore because you had to pay fees from the last month. So you're trying to get ahead and get it in control. So you try to make more money, and I don't know, you know. Everybody needs something right now. And you know what? John's birthday is Tuesday. He's turning 50. I have nothing planned. I told Sarah I was sending her a goodie box. I still haven't done that yet. Because I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with me too. And I don't know if it's just the stress making the fibro worse. But it's all really complicated. So it's a complex problem. So that's why I said I got lost. I get lost because sometimes my brain wipes clean. And I'm like a zombie. I just can't have any more inputs and outputs. The solution, and what I recommend to myself, is start small. Have a list. This is my therapist telling me. Do one thing at a time. You know, finish applying for those grants. And you know what? I didn't even go to one single parent-teacher conference this week because my brain was so tired that I just couldn't analyze anything else. And now they're asking me to analyze what else he needs, which is vast. He needs a lot. He needs a lot more therapy and a lot more programs. We need technology help. Daniel is very smart, and I know that. I just have to figure out how to tap into it. But nobody's managing Daniel either. I'm managing every aspect, advocating for everything, for every pill, for every piece of, every diaper, for everything. You have to do it. Somebody has to do all the management of that. I don't know. I asked Thomas yesterday, I go out on a limb and I got him this tenor sax, and I love him so much and I nurture his talents, and I've never said no to my kids to extracurricular activities and given up and sacrificed other things so that they could always have lessons and time to learn things outside of school and do things and meet friends and go places. But I'm pretty laid back. John gets mad, but I said to Thomas, am I not paying attention to you? Like, am I not? I feel like I pay zero attention to Thomas sometimes. But he's like, Mom, you're fine. You pay plenty of attention to me. Daughter's in Europe, and I know she's turning 21, but she's talking about going to law school, and there's going to be some analysis there too. I have no worries about my kids, Sarah and Thomas. They're beautiful, they're smart, they're going to be great. I'm here like the foundation where all the bills are coming in, and I have like massive medical bills for myself. But I'm still working for him, you know, taking care of everything, setting things up. I gotta make sure we have transportation and get him to all his doctor's appointments. As a matter of fact, I have a half dozen calls to make today about appointments and about his back, and he has a weird rash, and he has part of his hardware protruding, and he might have to have surgery for that, and his seizures, his spasticity is worse, so I need to call that doctor. I have to get him an eye appointment because every 2 years they check his vision and his hearing, and yeah, see, there's a lot. So it's a lot of lists. So which list do you focus on? The one that pays the mortgage or the one that keeps the child alive? Or you have to do both. And then, you know, the whole day goes by and there's nothing left for you. Nothing. So it's easy to get lost and easy to feel sad. It's harder to say, I'm going to get up today and I'm going to keep trying. Because I'm really tired, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying because that's what I do. That's what I do. Hi. Oh, stay there. We're waiting for Thomas's bagel. Thomas just had a haircut. Looks good. And we're on our way to saxophone lessons. And then after saxophone lessons, he has to go to the high school for a football game. That's when I'll say bye-bye, honey, because I'm not going out in the cold. No way, Jose. No way, Jorge. Henry, are you a good boy? He's a good lap warmer, isn't he? His face. No, 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 no. No one's got anything in there for you. He thinks he's at CVS every time he sees a drive-through window where they're going to give him a biscuit. Okay, so I'm at Target. Just for a second, I drove over here. I just want to run in and get some milk. Okay. So we're back home, briefly. I'm a mess. I never took a shower because I didn't do my hair or makeup or anything today because right as I was about to, John had left. He had left to go pick Thomas up at the high school and take him for his haircut and take him to his lesson. And then Thomas texted me, Mom, before he knew Dad was coming, he says, I really want to spend time with you. And you can come and get me. And not Daddy. And it was only because his thing is he never gets to see me that much because Dad drives him to school every day. And it was just really sweet that he was requesting he wanted to spend time with me. Because we kind of enjoy our Fridays now, or, you know, the time when we go out to the lesson. Because usually we'll stop, maybe get a little something to eat or drink. I ran out the house and ran over there and met them at the haircut. That's when I showed you the haircut. And then did all the running around from there to the lesson. Got him something to eat, brought something home for John. And here we are back. I'm outside with Henry now, and it's pretty windy. So Thomas has to go to a football game. We have a home game, and whenever we have a home game, the band has to play. You okay, Henry? So I'm gonna go to the band competition tomorrow night. I'm gonna go in a few minutes and take a nice long hot shower, maybe even a bath, and try to relax. Oh my God. Feeling really sick tonight. Come on, Henry. I need to make the beds and then go to bed. I still haven't showered yet. I'm lazy. John? You up here? Sarah's room. Your room misses you, Sarah. There's a few things in here. Don't worry, I'll move them out. I have to open up my closet and move things around to put the air conditioners in there. Let's go downstairs. Wow, that's a perfect tucking if I've ever seen one.
Well, that's how we always start.
Look at you. Huh. It's because you're not wiggling around yet.
That's it.
Yeah, you're going to fall asleep, huh? You want to go to the band show tomorrow? Go see the kids play music?
What time is it?
7, 9. Well, it's all day, but we won't go until later.
Nice.
Huh? What do you think? You want to do that? You got to get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow's Saturday. You tired? Yeah, I'm tired.
Does she come at 7 or?
8.
8?
Wait.
12.
I don't know. I'm confused.
I give 12 just in case.